unstoppable force from Malphite.
Yeah, and I also want to talk a little bit about Kha'Zix, because Worlds, he was a big factor and a very common pick. We're on the same, definitely hits both every time.
Good positioning here, though, out by Mowarth. Knew that that bottom lane could be warded, and this is a very nice setup here. They had the read from that early ward, but Faculty maybe baited into a safer, a more aggressive position here, because here comes Mowarth into the lane.
Mountain's very forward. The knockup doesn't land because of a flash, but the red buff will, and Jarvan gets first blood. Now they're looking to slow on to Corki. They can't grab him, but it's a kill to a Tricked.
Really well. Presence here, but may be helped by the jungle presence. Counter gank potentially here from Obvious.
Kha'Zix goes out, he's got that red buff, but here's Jarvan, gets the knock-off onto 2, but Babunia's incredibly low. Kha'Zix flashes to pick up the kill, but Xaxus is on the run from Mowarth, and Mowarth may have bitten off more than he can chew now. Both members of Faculty are still here, leaving it to the red buff and to Obvious to make sure Xaxus stays alive. Mowarth does knock up back the other way. Xaxus doesn't want to go in, he does still have flash. Obvious is going to try and chase it, leaps forward, but the quick flash from Mowarth, the last bit of rockets, not enough.
Yeah, under 30 health in that engagement. Mid!
Oh, it was a kill mid at that point, but that was incredibly close one too. SozPurefect on less than 100 health.
Even if you wanted to stand in front of the turret as it died and recall, could have done that, that would be fine, but running up to the next wave, ground slamming to use, flash out.
Flashes from the charm, but it might not be enough anyway. Tiridus is going to keep going, the ignite is ticking, has to flash for the last auto attack, but the heal's coming out from Corki, saved Sona's life, and Tiridus blew so much. Push. So they do have to sacrifice that out to tier 1 turret, but in doing so, they're rotating around through behind the bot lane turret. Kha'Zix comes over by the Wraith. Nami's the focus. She will get the knock up onto Sona, but it's not enough for Caitlyn to pick up the kill. Orianna finishes it off, and it's 2 easy pickups and a tower for Faculty.
That's the kind of situation where Caitlyn just is not as useful. Afraid you lose the actual teleport timing, so it's a balancing act here.
You see, and Faculty here looking to try and grab not only a pick for the dragon, but some vision control too. They're planting things in and over wards. Nico, though, however, walks straight into the bush, or the ambush, sorry, as Obvious has to flash to get onto him, but he's been exhausted to save Nico a little bit. He's got the move speed boost, but the slow is there. Kha'Zix will pick up the kill, but now he's deep in enemy territory. Shiner has come close, but doesn't have much damage yet. Obviously, he's going to try and focus him down. Might just be able to grab this kill before he falls. Has to blow the summoner spell on Shiner for heal, but now she has so low health. This next fight could be hard for her.
Shiner was in 2 minds there. The first mind was put out as much damage as I can on this Kha'Zix. The second was don't be isolated, because he was nearly far enough away from the minions that would have been extra damage for Obvious. So had to balance that carefully, but Obvious diving far too deep. The smite is now not available for this dragon, and it looks like they are going to contest. Shiner is not anywhere near to defend this.
Numbers advantage for Trick. Shiner doesn't want to be here. Tiridus is taking a lot of damage. Mowarth has to back away. Unstoppable Force hits 3 people, but there's no follow-up because the rest of Trick are being zoned all by Corki. Fnatic and Faculty turn to try and focus down Maokai, and with nothing left to defend himself, he drops incredibly fast. Nice bubble will hit Sedrion. Tricks are trying to turn and run, but the movement speed boosts are coming out from Faculty. Dissonance and heal. Shockwave won't hit Shiner, but the rockets are still coming out from Corki onto Tiridus, and they do finally pull away.
Oh man, that Shockwave just missing out. Faculty could be looking for some kind of setup here at this opening. They
Trick have to walk right over that Orianna board to get in here. It does ping back to Orianna, and now Faculty are split. Mowarth goes in, doesn't get the smite, goes to Kha'Zix, but he immediately has to flash away. Mowarth's the first man down. Trick are looking to avenge it. Xaxus has been exhausted. 3-man Shockwave, 3-man Crescendo, and Trick eSports are melting. It's an ace for Faculty at 26 minutes.
They get the dragon as well, and that was just great layering of all.
Shiner was out of position and wasn't there to follow up Ahri's burst.
This game is a lot better from Xaxus. He's got a Banshee's Veil, which means Babunia can't instantly unstoppable force him in the initial engage. He has to engage and then re-engage when Xaxus stays around in the lane. But it's a 1v1 with an Irelia who this late into the game has her build and is
just going to ignore Babunia to get the inhibitor. He's down by 2 critical of the health. What does he do even if he does ult?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no one there to help him. It's just a wasted ultimate. And Xaxus gets a free inhibitor.
Oh,
we do see in the mid lane. SozPurefect was exposed and Tiridus went for him, but he lost his own life for it. Now the Caitlyn is caught out and caught down by a Crescendo. Mowarth was there to try and help, and he's going to fall for a double kill on Orianna. There's 3 members dead for Tricked eSport. And with one inhibitor down, Corki killing the next one, and the rest of the team rotating onto the bottom lane, this may just be game for Faculty. They're focusing onto one Nexus turret. It's going to be tanked up using Orianna shields. That's going to fall quickly, even without the AD carry, and they don't need it, because Tricked have surrendered, and we've got an even series.